kids at Faith International Academy, and we love our jobs and love teaching the missionary kids and love raising our son overseas in the Philippines. But there are difficult times, there are challenging times, and one of those is just getting as many people as possible on board, praying for us, encouraging us, and just walking this journey with us. And that is why I've decided to make this YouTube channel. So I hope and pray that you will follow our journey and get to know us and just follow along with our lives. Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. This is take 2 because I accidentally deleted the other video, but that's okay. You know, maybe going through the second time, maybe this video will be better. So I wanted to give just kind of an update on how things have been going, and specifically how things have been going with our journey with Miss D, our foster daughter, with doctor appointments and things that have been working, things that have not, and that kind of thing. So if you are new to our channel, we are missionary kid teachers in the Philippines, specifically Davao City, and so we're not in the US. We do not have all the resources at our fingertips that we would have in the US, and we are currently fostering, hoping to adopt a little girl that we affectionately call Miss D, and she has what I would consider moderate cerebral palsy. Why I say what I would consider is we've had a diagnosis of cerebral palsy, but I wasn't there when the diagnosis was given, and so the social worker, no fault of her own, like, she doesn't know to sit there and ask, you know, like, what level, what's the severity, you know, what's going on. And honestly, I don't know that they would have been fully able to answer the question. Miss D is still young, and there, like I said before, there's not the resources here for cerebral palsy patients like there is in the States or other places. So we are still learning and growing and figuring things out, and I'm trying to remember that as challenges and things come up, because we've had both the good and the bad, and just uncertainties happen in the last week or so. So one thing that we noticed with Miss D's teeth is that she's got some cavities. And cerebral palsy or not, any kid that is around the age of 2 to get work done on their teeth is a big deal. Like, they have to have something to calm them. And what she would need to actually have the cavities filled, or even the teeth pulled, would be, you know, to be done at a hospital. And so we took her to the dentist on Sunday, and he was amazing. He was great. He said, you know, yeah, you're right. Like, to deal with these cavities and to fill them right now would be a big invasive thing. He said the cavities aren't super deep, so what we can do is we can put a sealant on them to hopefully stop them from getting any worse and from affecting any other teeth, and then that'll buy us some time. Because, you know, not only are we in the Philippines, which, you know, different country, you know, different situation. No matter what country you're in, no matter what situation you're in right now, we're all dealing with the pandemic. And that just affects everything and everybody and everybody's situation, and just makes it that much more challenging and stuff. So to have a dentist that was super gentle, super careful, he was explaining everything. He was like, I'd like to do this, is that okay with you? They let us both be in the room, which, with the pandemic and everything, I didn't know if that would happen. So that went really well. And he seemed to have really good knowledge of kids with disabilities and kids with CP, and just what might possibly need to be done to help her. And so that's quite a blessing. So that went well. The thing that continues to be a little bit of a sore spot for me and a little bit of a frustration is two things. One, the lack of equipment. And probably the reason that this bothers me the most is just because I've seen the different equipment and things and opportunities that are out there. The school I went to growing up, I think until about middle school, there was twins that were in my class. One twin used a wheelchair, and the other twin used either a walker or crutches, and if it was really long distance, she would use a wheelchair as well. But, so anyways, they had all this different equipment around. There was a special seat that they sat in, to sit at the desk. And I actually used that same seat in kindergarten because I was in afternoon kindergarten and they were in morning. And, and so I got to use some of their equipment for different things. And there was other things that the school had. And, it wasn't the school. It was the company or organization or whatever that provided it. But I guess the point is, since I've gotten a taste of the different equipment and products and things that are out there that could very much help her, it just bothers me that I can't get my hands on them here. And so, sorry this is so shaky, I'm trying to hold it, but I'm not succeeding. But let me see. Hold on. Let me move ya. It's interesting. I have, the reason I probably don't grab the camera very often or vlog very much is because with having a foster child, you have to make sure you don't get them in the video and all that stuff. And so it's hard. And we're making videos and things for my classes all day long. I shouldn't say all day long, but a lot of times for the whole online teaching thing, I don't think that I'm gonna come home and be like, oh yeah, let's grab the camera again and do this again. And so, anyways, I don't think about that. But yeah, it's so not having the equipment has been frustrating, and it's not, it's not a situation of, oh, there's a catalog and there's a warehouse and you can order from them. No. So, and, then there's the big factor of money. And so, but in a normal situation, insurance would help cover that. But there's that, the equipment. And then therapy, we were originally told we were going to do therapy twice a week, and then she didn't really like it. And so, because of how she was handling it, the therapist said, let's go down to 1 week or once a week. And then,
haven't even heard from the therapist this week. So that's hard, you know. We can do as much as we can do at home, but it's just different, you know. I keep saying, you know, with a therapist, because that's what they're trained to do. And, you know, so if one thing's not working, they're able to do another thing and work things out. And anyways, so yeah, I'm encouraged by the parent group I'm in, the cerebral palsy parent group, but you know, it can also be a little bit discouraging to see all the different resources and things that they're getting for their kids, and I feel like in some ways we're just trying to get by. But a lot of people right now are just trying to get by because pandemic things are not how they would normally be. So that does make things interesting. And then we tried to take Misty to the eye doctor today. You know, they sent us a pass, information to get in, told us what time to come. We get there, fill out all the questions, fill out all of our information, and then we sit there for about 20 minutes and they come out and say, sorry, our pediatric doctor isn't in today, and with her special case, like, we feel like it has to be this doctor. So can you go to the hospital tomorrow between this time and this time and go and see this doctor? And sometimes I'm the one that gets flustered and sometimes I'm not, but I was upset, and I was like, we took off time today to come here, we've been sitting here, you had us fill out all this paperwork, and then once you find out she has cerebral palsy, you're just like, we can't do it? I mean, it's hard, you know, like, when you have those that are willing to try, willing to work around things, they're quite encouraging. But then that also makes it, I guess, a greater letdown when you have those that are like, no, I'm not doing it. Because with the pandemic and everything, we don't want to walk into a hospital. We don't want to be in that environment, even though it is probably super clean. It's just not something we're willing to do right now. And so I think what she's dealing with, and my husband's Dan is pretty for sure of this too, is a lazy eye. So fortunately, one of our babysitters mentioned that she knows somebody that's an eye doctor, and I said, yeah, that's great. You know, if we can have them come over to their house, our house, or if we can meet them at their house or something, just whatever works, we're willing to try it. So that just didn't get accomplished what we wanted to get accomplished today, but I keep trying to remind myself she's making progress, and she has come so far from when we got her, and so I'm very thankful for that. But I am tired. This is already like a 13-minute video, so I'm gonna let you go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing and following us and praying for us and partnering with us and just being on this journey with us. It means so much. Can't say that enough. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye. God bless.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.